Alrighty, here we go. This is the Battle City season mode. Weevil going up against Kaiba. We did see them in Duelist Kingdom. And if you haven't seen that match, you may be surprised by the result. Without revealing too much in it, it was a match and a half. I never thought that I would see a match like that between these two duelists. So here they go again. This time, both of them with improved decks, and we should see an interesting one. All right, Spider Egg. Weevil will need 3 insects in the graveyard to activate that. He does have Howling Insect, as well as Drill Bug and Great Moth. All right. Flip over to Kaiba's turn. Not long ago, I finished watching Monday Night Raw for all the wrestling fans who tune into these Yu-Gi-Oh videos too. WWE is absolutely on fire right now. We see the effect of Thunder Dragon activated. So 2 Thunder Dragons are in Kaiba's hand, so he could potentially summon a twin-headed Thunder Dragon if he gets a polymerization. Kaiser's Seahorse was summoned. Howling Insect is destroyed. So Weevil can pull an insect with 1500 or less attack. And he's gone with Cocoon of Evolution, which is a bit of an interesting choice. He could have gone with Ultimate Insect level 3, and I think as Kaiba's turn ends and goes into Weevil's standby phase, he would have been able to get a level 5 to the field. I believe that's how it works, even though it doesn't matter. He has just drawn Empress Mantis as well. Alright, Cocoon of Evolution is tributed. And down goes Empress Mantis. That is a 2200. And, oh, okay, he was thinking about activating his Monster Reborn. Alright, Kaiser's Seahorse is destroyed, and that's a dangerous card that's off the field for Kaiba because he can summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon just tributing Kaiser's Seahorse due to the effect of Kaiser's Seahorse, with it being 2... It can use itself as 2 tributes for a light monster. Alright, Kaiba went with a defense, and there is Gokibor. That's played down. That's a 1200 attack. Empress Mantis will do the job here for Sagi the Dark Clown. And 1200 taken off of Kaiba now, down to 6300, and Weevil's taken the early initiative. Kaiba now 7 cards in hand, so surely he can do something with this. We do know that 2 of them are Thunder Dragons, as the effect was used earlier. So Kaiba having a little bit of a think here. And it's, wow, Mystic Horseman. It's possible that Kaiba has drawn a bit of a brick. Or perhaps he does have a couple of high-level monsters in his hand as well. So Weevil well in position to take control of this match. There's Ultimate Insect level 1. And Drill Bug is played. So Drill Bug's an 1100. If it does life point damage, I believe you can put Parasite Paraseed to the top of your deck. That is correct. Alright, Drill Bug attacks and does life point damage. And Weevil does choose to activate the effect, so Parasite Paraseed will now be on the top of Weevil's deck. Alright, Kaiba draws still 7 cards in hand. So it would be very surprising if he can't play anything here. And there is Lejin, the Mystical Genie of the Lamp, at an 1800. Kaiba goes with a face-down spell or trap. And he attacks Drill Bug. There's 700 off Weevil. He's down to 7200. Kaiba at 4300. And on the back foot, he's going to have a hard time getting that Empress Mantis off the field. And there's Parasite Paraseed. So Weevil may be looking to infect Kaiba's deck with that. Alright. Empress Mantis goes okay. Interdimensional Matter Transporter. That will get La Jin off the field. Out of play until the end of the turn, or until the end phase. So Kaiba electing to take 2200 points of damage to protect La Jin. So La Jin will come back to the field now. That's a strange one from Kaiba. He must be doing this for a reason. And oh, cost down. All monsters in Kaiba's hand are reduced by 2 levels. That means if he does have one in his hand, he can summon it. And it looks like that's what we're going to see. There goes La Jin, the mystical genie of the lamp, and the Blue Eyes White Dragon will come into play as we do get to see a scene from certain monsters in the game. Blue Eyes is one of them, and now Kaiba is going to be able to get rid of that Empress Mantis. And there it goes, 800 points off of Weevil. So Kaiba does have 2 Thunder Dragons in hand. We don't know what the other card is, but Weevil now on the back foot. There's Insect Queen, that is a level 7. Weevil could summon it if he used... Oh, and there is Monster Reborn. Wait, there's a Blue Eyes in the graveyard. I've missed that. I've missed when that was sent to the graveyard. Kaiba must have activated something earlier that required him to send a monster to the graveyard, and Weevil's pulled it back with Monster Reborn. Weevil has decided to destroy both Blue Eyes White Dragons, and now he has Ultimate Insect level 1 in his hand. He does have that face down. The face down is Parasite Paraseed. And Weevil plays Ultimate Insect level 1, probably hoping 2 of those cards are Thunder Dragons. Wow, so Kaiba... I will have to admit that I have missed where it was exactly that Kaiba sent that Blue Eyes to the graveyard. I'll have to watch it back, as I am looking at this one live. What cards did Kaiba play? Wait, was it? No, it wasn't with cost down, was it? Oh, there's Insect Neglect. That's a great card as well. Ultimate Insect level 1 effect activates. Ultimate Insect level 3 is now on the field. 1400 attack. Kaiba didn't play a monster down. And here we will see Ultimate Insect level 3 attack. That's 1400 off Kaiba, and he can only last 1 more turn. May have been a mistake. I'm not quite sure what card it was that Kaiba sent to the graveyard, or what the effect was. I've completely missed it. It may have been a mistake from Kaiba to send the Blue Eyes White Dragon to the graveyard. He could have gone... I understand that he would want to keep Thunder Dragons in his hand if he draws that Polymerization. And there's Ultimate Insect, level 5, 2300. And it looks like that will do it for Kaiba in this first match. And there it is. Weevil picks up the first win. Kaiba will have to win 2 in a row from here. Alright, so we've seen Weevil win in the first match. I did have to make a cut edit there, as something went dodgy with one of the sockets, but it's all back now. It's one of the HDMIs. Happens from time to time with Elgato cards. You literally just have to pull a HDMI socket out and then just plug it in again, and then it's fine. Very, very cool items, Elgato capture cards, but they do have their quirk every now and then. Even so, I've had mine for a while, and I've never had a massive issue with it. It's just sometimes just turn it off and turn it on again. I didn't even have to turn it off. I just had to pull the HDMI out of the socket. Weevil has gone down with a face down. He is up 1-0. And Kaiba plays I believe that was Ring of... Was that Ring of Defense? Or... Yes, Ring of Defense. And he's played down Lajin, which is an 1800. There's a Blue Eyes in his hand as well. And Weevil has lost Gokibor. Alright, Weevil now has to counter-attack. And he goes with a face-down defense. Kaiba looking pretty good. He does have Blade Knight in his hand as well. There is X-Head Cannon. Again, we saw both of these monsters in the last match, but they weren't able to get the job done for Kaiba. Will they be able to get it done for him this time? So X-Head Cannon launches an attack. Ooh, Petite Moth. Geez, if that's all Weevil has, he may have drawn a bit of a brick, may only have high-level monsters in his hand, or magic and traps that can't benefit him right now. So if Weevil doesn't get any one of these two monsters off, Kaiba could summon a Blue Eyes on the next turn. Alright, Weevil goes with a defense and a face-down spell or trap. Another face-down spell or trap. And another face-down spell or trap, so possible that he has all magic cards. There's Hyozan Ryu, also a 7-star. And no, okay, Kaiba goes straight for Blade Knight. Not a bad decision. You have 3 monsters on the field. 2 at 1800 and 1 at 16. It is actually more damage than 3000, which would have been on the field by itself. So it's actually not a bad move from Kaiba. Weevil is hemorrhaging life points. We're only up to turn 6 in this one. And Weevil is down to 2800 points. Kaiba untouched. Alright, Weevil... Time to play. He goes with a face-down defense. And activates Monster Reborn. He's got no choice, otherwise he's going to lose this duel on the next turn. He brings back Gokubor in an attempt to protect what's remaining left of his small amount of life points. Says Card of Demise. Blade Knight is now being tributed for Swordstalker, and Weevil is getting absolutely pummeled into the dirt in this match. Alright, X-Head Cannon is selected. It attacks Pinch Hopper. And now Gokubor will also fall. So Swordstalker now free to attack directly. Those 3 face down, they're obviously not trap cards, and they must not be magic cards that can benefit Weevil, or even a trap card that could benefit him right now. Weevil completely defenseless, 1 card in hand. This duel could be over in just 10 turns. It is Bladefly, which Weevil has put in attack mode. He plays Jade Insect Whistle. He might know that he's completely lost here. Kaiba has no insects in his deck. And, oh, there's Insect Barrier as well. If Kaiba had Parasite Paraseed, if Weevil had flipped that effect, he would have been able to call it to the top of Kaiba's deck. And Insect Barrier would have protected him. That's how Weevil's deck strategy works with... Oh, there's Obelisk. Kaiba gave Weevil back 1,000 points to play Upstart Goblin. It's a substitute for Pot of Greed, as we know. And Obelisk, the Tormentor, is coming to the field. Kaiba played Blue Eyes in the last game. Didn't get it done. And now Obelisk, the Tormentor, at 4,000 attack and defense, is going to absolutely slaughter Bladefly. There's going to be bug guts everywhere. Weevil has just been absolutely obliterated. Where if you watch the match between Kaiba and Weevil in Duelist Kingdom, you would know that Kaiba might be holding a little bit of a grudge right now, and he let it all out in that second match. Weevil won the first, so we will go to a tiebreaker. What I love about these duels, anyone can win on their given day. Any deck can win. So we always see some of these matches that really go down to the wire. Although that one was a squash match. The first match was a bit of a bungle by Kaiba. I didn't see when he threw that Blue Eyes to the graveyard. And I haven't gone back on the footage. we did have to reset the HDMI connection, but I didn't actually check. But either way, down goes Forest. That's not a bad start from Weevil. He does have Ultimate Insect level 3. Doesn't go for it straight away. I might have. First turn, if you can get that Ultimate Insect level 5 on your second turn. He's decided to go with Gokubor instead. Oh, Vorse Raider from Kaiba, which is actually a Beast Warrior. That'll get a 200 point bonus from Weevil's Forest. Gokubor is destroyed, so probably a good thing Weevil didn't put Ultimate Insect level 3 down. However, Vorse Raider at 2100 straight off the bat. It's a card that Kaiba used quite a lot in the anime. Ultimate Insect level 1. Oh my god, look at Weevil's hand. Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth and Insect Queen. 2 difficult cards to get to the field. Ultimate Insect level 3. If Weevil could have that down for a turn, he'd be fine. Down goes Z Metal Tank. And Z Metal Tank launches the attack. Weevil about to get hit for 2100 straight over in turn 4. That's going to put him at 5900 and he's in trouble. He's in deep trouble straight away. Tell you what, Kaiba probably not in a good mood. He never is. There's Jade Insect Whistle again as well. That does not help Weevil at all at this stage. Ultimate Insect level 3 has to be played. And there goes Z Metal Tank. So Weevil finally done some more life point damage to Kaiba. He's at 7900 now. But he's about to likely take another big hit here. And it is Hitotsu Meat Giant, which is also a Beast Warrior. Does get a 200 point buffer from Weevil's Forest. Weevil's Forest may actually be coming back to bite him here. And Hitotsu Meat Giant will do 1400. And Kaiba plays down a face down spell or trap. And Weevil in big trouble, only 4,000 points. And oh my word, Eradicating Aerosol. Unfortunately, Weevil has completely bricked in this last match. It is part of the game. Drawing brick hands does happen, and unfortunately for Weevil, it has happened. As it happened for Kaiba as well in some of their previous duels. Between these two, down goes Lord of D, and that'll do it. Weevil is completely defenseless. Kaiba also has gone for Monster Reborn. He's pulled back. Ultimate Insect level 3. A little bit unnecessary. But Weevil is going to get absolutely obliterated. There's 2100 and Kaiba's Duelist is calling to me. What's... Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll reveal that. Kaiba's face down card is... It is Ring of Destruction, which any monster that Weevil played in attack mode, that would have been able to activate Ring of Destruction, and Weevil would have lost that monster along with a chunk of its... Is it half its attack or its full attack comes out of Weevil's life points? So Weevil had absolutely no chance to win that third match. Not with that hand. Kaiba has absolutely blasted Weevil straight out of the arena, probably in complete frustration over the duels that he lost in that first round as well. Kaiba gets his revenge. Weevil is absolute bug guts all over the floor right now. Let's flip up that bracket. So we've had Kaiba defeat Weevil. It will be Seeker against Loomis and Umbra in the next match. So we could be in for a long one there. A lot of Seeker's duels go for a long time. Loomis and Umbra, though, they do have some pretty tricky trap cards and spell cards that could do some damage over time. So... interesting match. Hopefully a good one. Hopefully, because some of Seeker's matches do put you to sleep because not much happens. Anyway, that's all for the duel action today. I will be back at it again tomorrow and hopefully maybe this weekend. I might be able to do a Duelist Kingdom run. Sorry, a Forbidden Memories run or maybe even a Duelist of the Roses. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in, leaving the comments. Thanks for all the support. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, take care, farewell.